and place it on your closed eyes. Complete darkness is there. In this darkness, you open your eyes, give a light massage to your eyeballs, and let the light in very slowly. So, welcome back. आप सभी का स्वागत है. Please put on your cameras. सब लोग कैमरा ऑन कर लीजिए.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Bye. So we are back here. Now, we did see an aspect which I think can help, and to be really truthful to you, I haven't used myself much of it. And I suggest that we should all use it and find out. So what we should find out? We should find out the meeting point of the yin divergent meridians with main yang meridians. Why? Because the divergent meridian of the yang meridians, especially on the product side of the processor number 2. Processor number 2 is your head. And what is the product side? What do we get? We get yang meridians. Which ones? Stomach, gallbladder, and urinary bladder. Right? So we should find out their yin partners. They are responsible to reach yin in your head. So that is one aspect which I think is quite important, because there are 3 methods in which the partners are connected, or various meridians are connected. So one is the partners are connected with low connecting and source point. That is one connection. The other connection is the inlet and exit. Exit point on one meridian and then an inlet point on the other meridian, next meridian. That's how they are connected. And the third is like this. Right? Okay. And each connections are different. So, but the first and third, they are only with the partners. So this is what we saw. And I think you will help. I have tried it on myself only for some ulcers that I had in my mouth, and I was not getting relief. So I did try it and I got the result, and therefore I got a motivation to share it with all of you. Okay. I got motivated and I shared it. Now, we will go back to our traditional things. You see, the earlier Chinese model was, but sorry, if you have any questions, yes, I forgot it. There has to be a question answer session. If you have any questions, I shall answer it.
Yes, sir. Sir, if suppose we want to increase the yang in some meridian, I mean either yin meridian or yang meridian, so will it be sufficient to tone the organ source point along with the passage point?
Source point and passage point are the same meridian.
Yes. Suppose I want to tone spleen yang.
No, on yang meridians, what will happen? I'm thinking of that. Yin meridians, okay. But yang meridians, source point doesn't have that status.
No. In yang meridian, the humidity point should be tonified.
Not only humidity point, not only is maximum yang, it is also Hisi point.
Yes.
Which will reach it to the last target.
Yes. And similarly, if we want to tonify the yin, in the yin meridian, to I think dryness and coldness point.
Simple thing, Sonia, is that the transitional phase. What is that? Earth.
Yes.
So if you take earth with heat hotness, it is very young. Hotness means low connecting point. What you will take, not the source point I'm talking about. I'm talking about fire point. Fire, heat hotness points. With humidity, it will become very young. It will become
Very
very
young.
on the yin. And on the other side, if you have earth with metal, it will become very yin, sufficiently yin. That yin,
Oh.
which is still moving. So heat,
That
humidity, either heat, hotness, humidity, or
humidity and
dryness.
dryness. Okay.
Because one side it is connected to fire, the other side it is connected to metal.
Okay. Right, sir. But what if if I want to increase yang in the yang channel
Humidity and
only?
heat. And heat.
Okay. Right, sir.
It will increase. Right? And if you want quantity, then you have to go to the yin meridian. Quantity cannot be increased simply by treating yang meridians, because yang organs are not generating.
General. Yes.
ये
Right,
बहुत बड़ी
sir.
बात है. ये हमको मालूम नहीं पड़ा. हम 12 साल रहे यहाँ प्रयाग में. In 12 years, I could not make out. Fundamental.
And
This
what if
fundamental thing.
yes, sir. These
और
things
वहां
are
भी
very,
in
very
Mumbai also I have to meet yet still a person who will agree to this. Though they have, many of them have listened to me, but they don't say either yes or no, nothing. They do not. They are all used to just copy.
People get confused, sir. There are so
And
many
they don't
people.
want to simplify. They don't want to simplify. They will put in
Yeah.
those words, the Chinese words, showing their scholarship, big scholarship, big professionalism. That, for us who are not really qualified doctors, even some of us are there. Some of us are doctors. Like Aparna is a doctor. Dr. Rahul is a doctor. But I am not a doctor. तो हम लोगों के लिए तो बिल्कुल layman's language is best. You should talk in layman's language so that we have. Yes. Any other question you have?
Yes, sir. If we just want to increase the chi, either in yin meridian or yang meridian.
In yin meridian, heat and humidity tone, that will increase chi.
Okay. And same in the
No. If you want to increase chi quantity, chi, increasing chi means quantity. You have to treat the yin. So how will you do that? How will you do that? You will have to increase the yang on the yin meridian. That only will be transferred to yang meridian. So
okay, sir.
again, heat and humidity.
Okay, sir.
And simultaneously tone humidity there on the yang.
Right. Right,
So,
sir.
so humidity will be generated more, yang variety will be transferred.
Right, sir.
Because you are tonifying heat and humidity, so yang humidity will be more generated, and yang humidity must go to the yang meridian.
Yes, sir.
So, for example, if you have, let us take a disease. If you have prostatomegaly in males, so this is a hypertrophy.
Yes, sir.
So deficiency of yang.
Yes, sir.
You have to increase yang. How will you do that? So one thing is that you go to increase yang on the yang meridian, true, but even quantity has to be increased. So the partner yin meridian, you tonify heat and humidity.
Right, sir.
Aparna, you are following this treatment? What will be the formula? How will you do that? Let us see the formula for the benefit of all of us. She will give us formula. Yes. What can you make? Can you make the formula, Dr. Aparna?
So can you repeat?
Prostatomegaly.
That I got it.
What will you do? First thing is that you have to go. Now, this is a part of which channel will look after this? The UB channel. Dr. Wall said that UB65 is related to prostate.
Yes, sir.
And prostate is at the junction of urethra and the urinary bladder. So junctions are all humidity. The
Humidity.
counterpart, and in front of humidity, in the yang meridian, it is wind.
Yes,
So
sir.
the wind point, Dr. Wall also says, confirms, right, by experimentation. So UB65. So once you read UB65, and now UB65 is wind, therefore you will go to gallbladder meridian. Right? Shall I write it? The formula will come. You will see. I don't know whether.
And we should generate on the yang side also.
Ah, yes. I will tell you everything. Don't worry. If I have, let us make our own protocols. This is how you make your own formula. Don't depend on some formula someone will tell you. Isn't it? So how to make it? How do we do it? I'm not getting it. Why?
So first we will go to UB channel. Okay, you have to go to the text to type.
Yes, here you are. Acha, they have changed it, updated.
That's always very confusing.
So first point will be rent UB 65. Dr. Aparna, you can check me if I'm making a mistake. Huh? So then you go to which meridian you will go? Gallbladder meridian. And in gallbladder, where is the maximum yang?
Heat and
GB34.
GB34. Yes.
So what you can do,
yes.
the total chi, we have meridians of chi. Those who know the BG meridians. The BG spiral meridians are the meridians for the total chi. You don't have to bother. But if you do not have that, then what will you have to do? You will have to go to, all of you know BG meridians or no? Hello? Some of you do not know BG meridian. Who doesn't know?
No, sir, we don't know.
No, sir, we don't know.
Okay, so we will go with vertical meridians at the moment. And then when we come to know about BG meridians, our protocols will be more forceful, stronger. Okay, let us do in yang meridian. So what we should do, we should go to the GB 34 and what heat point is plus, what is the heat point? GB 38. So both these points you have to tone. What should you sedate? Sedate cold and coldness. What is the cold point on gallbladder? GB 40.
44, 43 and 47.
Not 45, it's 37 you can. But
47, 37. Yes, 37.
don't have to. Cold has been sedated, it is enough because cold goes down, the coldness automatically goes down. And in order to increase the quantity, what will you do? You will have to take GB partner is liver.
Liver.
Right? So now GB34 is humidity point. So what will you do? You will take
Liver 3.
yes. Very good. Liver 3 should be tone.
Yes.
What will you sedate?
Liver 8.
No.
Or liver 4.
No. GB. See, liver 3 generation of this, right? Liver 3 is humidity. So if we generate more of humidity, the GB34 will get more of G, isn't it? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No.
Right, sir.
You can increase here. What you can do, you can add, in fact, if you want to make it more effective, add liver 2. What will you do?
So,
So heat and humidity both are, right? And the counter, who is controlling this generation? The GB41. The total G of liver humidity, this humidity, source point plus humidity also. So humidity,
yes,
extra humidity will be created. What kind of humidity? With heat, with fire. So that which is with fire is very young. So this yang humidity will be generated. Who will be controlling the humidity? We are interested in generating humidity, not heat. Hello?
yes, sir.
So humidity is controlled by whom? By wind on the
I went on the yang side.
meridian. So what is this? This treatment is for what?
For stegatomegaly.
This is how you make your own protocols. Think of it and make it.
So similar way we can do for PCOD also.
You can PCOD is a different thing. What is PCOD? Do you know that?
So multiple जो cyst है वो भी तो coldness ही है.
ये कोल्डनेस कहाँ है? ये तो यांग की डेफिशिएंसी है. Hypertrophy is deficiency of yang. What is that? That is in fact yin. That is in fact. You see, who is responsible for movement, gathering, collection? It's a collection of some fluid, gas or liquid or something like that. That is called cyst. Okay. So that means what? The chi flow has been obstructed. It is a kind of a stagnation. It is because of some kind of stagnation that cysts or fibroids or anything is formed. It's a stagnation of chi. The stagnation you have to sedate. How do you break this stagnation? By opposite flow. Opposite flow means sedation. Right?
So I want to understand the opposite flow also. Like in vertical meridian, you make opposite flow. We don't know how to do it.
The opposite flow is on cards in this session only.
Okay.
This long meridian will also discuss opposite flow, and when we go to BG meridian, we will again discuss opposite flow. We should. Okay.
Sir, I wanted to ask one question in that formula. Sir, hello. Sir, in that formula, we are deciding like deficiency of yang, correct? Is it due to excess of yin that yang is happened, or due to nature of deficiency of yang? If the deficiency of yang is happened due to excess of yin, means
there are 5 causes for any disease. You have to find out your own cause.
No, sir. My question is: suppose if the deficiency of yang is happened manifest of high level of yin, due to that the yang is deficient.
Then you sedate yin.
So now, what would be the formula, sir, for that? Suppose it's the same.
If you have to sedate yin, yin is metal and water.
So because that is junction, we should not consider like BL60 or sedate means UB66 and UB67.
I don't know what you are talking about. You are talking something very funny. You are saying that because of excess of yin, yang appears to be deficient, isn't it? That's what you are asking.
Yes, sir.
If it is
Yes, sir.
excess of yin, sedate yin. Where is the problem? If it is an excess of yin, you sedate it because this was deficiency of yang. That is what is my diagnosis. But if your diagnosis says it is excess of yin, suppose it is cancer, sedate yin. What is yin? Yin,
Humidity plus
Yin you-
dryness rate.
yin you will find where? In UB or kidney? If prostate is there and the prostate has got cancer, yin has increased. Yin is more available with kidney or it is more available with the urinary bladder?
Kidney.
Kidney.
So from UB, you have to go to kidney. Now UB has two gates, front shoe point and back shoe point. This has been done with you or not? I don't know. No, we have not done it. Have we done it? How to go from UB to kidney? No.
Yes,
I don't-
sir, yes, sir.
रेंट CV3
Regional
सर
diagnosis.
रेंटिंग
Regional
CV3
diagnosis.
सर CV3 रेंट करके
Yes. Who is saying this?
पद्मा
You whenever you talk, you put on your camera if you can. If you can't, it's okay. She's
सर
right.
I'm
She's
not well
right.
sir
She's right. What will you do? There is a two gates, front shoe point and back shoe point. Front shoe point of urinary bladder is connected to kidney meridian. And back shoe point is urinary bladder. So if you want to treat kidney and take the effect to UB meridian. So whatever treatment you will do after renting CV3, whatever treatment you will do on the kidney meridian will be passed on to urinary bladder meridian. And therefore to urinary bladder. You see, instead of cramming some formula, this is the formula K2, K3, CV1, CV2, CV3. In the books, you will find this formula for prostatomegaly. I have not crammed it. No? I have talked about logic and generated a small formula. That's very effective. It's very effective. We have used it on hundreds of patients, including me and my students. And this is not your traditional formula, not from any book. We have generated our formula. So if you learn the thing properly, you will generate your own. The only thing is if you get trapped, humid heat, damp heat, there are two words. Very difficult to
Yes.
differentiate.
So one is in the upper body, the other is in the lower body. Dampness and humidity.
maybe pathological sir damp heat is a pathological one and humid heat is a normal one
What normal one? What do you mean by normal one?
we are toning sedating heat and
Damp
humidity
heat, okay, this all talks about pathogens. Damp heat, in our modern science, we are talking as pathogens. No doubt. But humidity, what is so difficult? Unless there is water, nothing is generated. No life is possible. Humidity means water. Humidity means water. Water does not mean water. सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक ये दुनिया कर रही है, अपने भारत में तो सभी कर रहे हैं, एवरीवन, और वही पढ़ाएंगे भी और उसी की डिग्री भी मिलेगी आप. That is the funniest thing. They will give you a degree on that. Kidney regulates all the body fluids, including water, no doubt. But that doesn't make kidney to be connected to water element. मैं जो इतना बता रहा हूं धीरे धीरे अगर आपकी समझ में आ रही है, if you are understanding it slowly, you will be able to formulate. You will be able to make your own formula. Just don't worry. We don't have the meridians of Chi. It's only the BG meridian. which gives you the meridian for chi. In Ayurvedic meridians, they have spiral meridian. They are meridians of chi. They have done a commendable work in that field. But anyway, so we are not here to see what people have done. We want to learn ourselves again. Huh? So if what Shiva was asking, that yang may appear to be deficient because of excess of yin. So if it is excess of yin and you have been able to diagnose, sedate yin. Now yin is available in between kidney and UB. Where will you find more yin? Which meridian? Kidney meridian or UB meridian? Kidney meridian. But prostate is
In the yang channel.
in the yang, is affected by the yang channel. So what do you want to do? You want to reduce yin in yang, right? So you have to sedate cold in the UB. But you have, where is maximum cold? Where the hell that cold has gone? The cold of two varieties are generated by kidney, Shiva. Yin cold and yang cold. Yin cold is still in the kidney meridian and yang cold is, and kidney is always generating yang cold and yin cold. So generation also you cut down. So go to the kidney meridian, cut down the generation of kidney. So what will you do? K10 sedate. K10 sedate. And if K10 has to be sedated, then UB34, UB30, UB, what is
UB
that?
54, 58.
54,
UB
54, not 58. 54 has to be tonified. If you tone UB54, then the chi generated, cold chi generated by kidney will go down. K10 and UB54, they are the last phase of the
Okay,
process.
right, sir. Sir, right, sir.
Come back to level 2, huh? Sonia, you should.
Yes, sir, I'm thinking about it because I
And
didn't
Shiva, you
want
should
to.
also come to level 2. Because
So
unless you know the 5 element, how to generate the 5 element formulas, for quantity and quality, things, whatever I tell you, you will not be able to do.
So similar way, I also wants to understand the stagnation, the humidity, the dampness.
अभी पहले long meridian फटाफट खत्म कर ले. Let us finish it. We are going here and there. So let us do that. Any other question related to long meridian, whatever we have done so far? If you have anything to ask, because this 2 lectures, the last 2 lectures where we talked about divergent meridians, they are not directly related to long meridians, but they are, yes, related because the coupled meridians are connecting. So what is more important is where the divergent meridians of yin meridian is going and meeting the main yang meridian, those points are important. The influence point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they are only rented or needled or whatever. They will only balance between the 2 partners. But when we go to sedate and tone the meeting point of yin divergent meridian with the main yang meridian, then we are trying to either restrict the movement of yin upwards, or we are restricting the movement of yin upwards, because yin will move with the yang force if it has to go up. The yang force is coming from with the divergent meridian of yang, in the yang meridian. You see? For example, urinary bladder. What is happening? The divergent meridian is coming out from UB54, just behind, and it is going up. Right? And there, the kidney meridian is meeting. So the yin chi will be carried to the brain, right? With that divergent meridian. So that meeting point has to be restricted. Similarly, the yang. Now this yang is coming down, right? Right? So if yin is going down, how will you do? So main meridian, where it touches the main meridian, So yin will be carried downwards. So those meeting points are important. Anyway, now we go to the traditional long meridians. Long meridians, this is a concept which was known and which is known to the Chinese also. And they suggested, they studied a lot about it, whatever they could. Earlier, the model of Qi was, they said that human beings, they get Qi. They are connected to the atmosphere. They are connected to the atmosphere. And they get the Qi through their nails, nail ends. Right? And they had this idea that whatever disease comes, that comes through the, enters through the meridian, and it is coming from outside. This concept of homotoxin was not developed. That is what is my understanding after whatever I have read. This concept was not there. Homotoxins, concept of homotoxins slowly came up. And with the advent of modern science, this was accentuated and people started. Then Chinese also accepted that, okay, the maximum amount of Qi which is required to run this body-mind complex is generated within the body by the triple warmer mechanism. They also now appreciate it. So they shunned that initial model that the Qi to the human body is coming from outside only. Forget it. Therefore, their circadian clock is also now humbug. In that only people will talk a lot of things. It's not only physical, metaphysical, emotion, yeah, bakwas, because they don't have anything to talk, therefore they talk. The thing they have now also realized that the major portion of the Qi required to run this body, mind, intellect is generated within the body by the triple warmer mechanism. They have also accepted it. And they have to accept, even if they don't accept, we accept it. Thanks to modern science. Thanks to modern science. So what they said, that infection which comes from outside, it starts penetrating the body from outside and goes to the core of the body. When it approaches and goes to the core of body, it becomes very difficult to throw it out. When it is in the outer layer of the body, it is easy. So they said there are 3 yang layers and 3 yin layers. 3 layers outside and 3 layers within. Right? So they talked about that and they said that they are covered by long meridians. What I am trying to emphasize upon is the same thing in a different words, different things. How I have shown you the circulation of the superficial Qi very well. I think you have understood it. There's no doubt. You have all known. See, the lungs starts here, the large intestine goes here, then the stomach goes down and the spleen comes up and one cycle is complete. So the 4 meridians, they make one cycle. If it is not clear, I shall again show you the picture. Is it all right? So long meridians, you know. So the 2 meridians are taking the Qi up and the 2 meridians are taking the Qi down. So whenever the Qi is flowing in one direction, bottom to top or top to bottom, the 2 meridians are required for full transportation of Qi, either from bottom to top or from top to bottom. Like for example, spleen and lungs, they are carrying the Qi of the first circuit of the first cycle from bottom to top. Right? Lungs enters large intestine, comes out as stomach, goes, and then the spleen sucks it in and then gives it to the lungs. The only thing in this is that so far we didn't know that if we are treating lungs on the one side, it is this spleen meridian of the other side which is connecting it. Similarly, large intestine on one side is connecting the stomach on the other side. Large intestine from this side, product comes out from stomach on the other side. Let me see if I have some sketch. क्या हुआ? Here. Don't find it here. Long Meridian.
Can't speak class.
Can you see this? You can't see this?
No, sir.
Okay. You can't see this. So then you stop sharing and share again. It's not here. It's here. Well, let me see. Show this. This is better. See. This you can see.
Yes, sir.
Shall I zoom it a bit?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Perfect,
see
sir.
this? See. So large intestine from one side, triple warmer SI, the hand meridians are taking the chi to head, and the leg meridians are taking the chi from head. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, the leg meridians are bringing the chi to the trunk. What kind of chi it will bring? The spleen, liver, and kidney. That which has not been utilized. The balance of chi available in the meridians that is coming back, getting recycled in the trunk. Plus, the food is also coming and air is also coming in the trunk. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So, this is spleen and lungs. They together are joined. Liver and pericardium is joined. Kidney and heart is joined. Similarly, large intestine is stomach, triple warmer gallbladder, and small intestine UB is joined. How they are making the cycle? The four meridians are making the cycle. Two of them are taking the chi up, spleen and lungs. They are taking the chi up. And they are connected with the help of the trunk, the triple warmer mechanism installed here. Similarly, large intestine and stomach, they are connected with the processor number 2. So processor number 1 and processor number 2, these are two processors. On this processor, there is inlet and there is outlet. Similarly, in the head, there is inlet and there is an outlet. So these are like panels, control panels of the processor, the reactors. Processor means reactors, where the things are processed, right? Reactions are carried out. All chemical and physical changes are taking place, right? So by manipulating the board, the keys here, that is the 5 points of large intestine, 5 points of triple warmer, 5 points of small intestine on one side, and the shoe points on stomach, gallbladder, UB on the other side. By manipulating these two, we will try to influence and regulate the process going on inside the head. Inside the head, what all processes are going? The analysis, the understanding, the reasoning, the emotion, the endocrine, hormones, the neural impulses, all this can be regulated by treating these long meridians. So, yang meridians, if you are using long yang meridians, what are you trying to treat? What are you trying to regulate? Especially the hormones and the nerves. Hello? The emotions and the reasons. Is it making a point? Am I making very clear that if you want to treat what? Immediate changes in the emotions, in the reasonings, in the nerves, functions of nerve, diseases of neurons, and the diseases of hormones, imbalances of hormones, imbalance. Then you should take long meridians. Which ones? Yang long meridians. Large intestine and stomach. The two meridians are making a long meridian, which has a name. What is the name of large intestine stomach?
Yang Ming.
Yang Ming.
So Yang Ming. Then second is Xiao Yang. Third is Tai Yang. They will regulate what? The process going on inside your mind, inside your head. Hello? Is it okay? But remember, head is connected to whom? What opens in the head? Heart
Safe
meridian.
organs.
Heart meridian opens in the head.
Yes, sir.
So don't forget to treat heart with all these yang meridians.
Okay.
This is a very complex network of chi flow. So I hope you get it. Similarly, yin meridians are also making long meridians. Spleen and lungs, they are making a long meridian called tai yin. Liver and pericardium, they are making another long meridian called jiv yin. Kidney and heart, they are making another long meridian, yin long meridian, yin long meridian. What are they? They are yin long meridian. These are yang long meridians. The yin long meridians will regulate what? It will regulate the function going on in the triple warmer mechanism that is in your trunk. So this is more physical and this is more metaphysical. Hormones and neurons, etc., will be done this with the help of yang meridians. But in case you have problem with what? With, with generating, with metabolism, with physiology, with so all that will be taken care from here. Yin meridians. There can be some diseases where both processors are involved. Hormones are also involved. And actually, major three raw materials to the head is going through a LIS, TW and SI, but the generation is not here. Generation is in the lungs, pericardium and heart. So if whatever is going in large intestine, triple warmer and SI depends on how lungs, pericardium and heart is behaving. And the behavior of this, the generation by these organs, the heart and the lungs, will depend on also what is coming as the feedback from the body through kidney, liver and spleen. Kidney, liver and spleen, they are bringing back and recycle the balance of chi which has not been used. What do you think is this? Is the feedback of the total body, total human system. Spleen, liver and kidney is giving the feedback to whom? The triple warmer mechanism. Is it too much which I have said?
Yes, sir.
No, it should not be too much. I shall make it again. I shall tell you again so that you do get it. You see, we have taken air, we have taken food and original cheese there. So true cheese made in the lungs and then it goes to kidney and then the liver, etc., etc. The whole generative cycle, all that is happening. That is triple warmer mechanism and generation of chi. Right. Now, when I see that this is processor number 2, whatever is generated here, actually it is generated and given to the body. Look at the meridians, how they go. The stomach is coming in the front, stomach meridian. The urinary bladder is going in the back. And the gallbladder is coming in the flanks. So the whole body is covered. And what these meridians are carrying? These meridians are carrying the chi directly from processor number 2. And head, the brain, is the top boss which is controlling everything which is going on in the triple hormone mechanism, isn't it? All the processes, say for example, digestive process, digestion, is controlled by what? Head, nerves, hormones, isn't it?
Yes,
नहीं?
sir.
प्यूबर्टी आती है क्यों? हॉर्मोन्स की वजह से आती है. बेयर्ड आता है क्यों? मुस्टैचेस आते हैं क्यों? हॉर्मोन्स की वजह से आते हैं. नहीं, नमनेस हो जाती है क्यों? नर्व्स की वजह से हो जाता है. पेन होता है क्यों? नर्व्स गेट इन्फ्लेटेड, इसलिए होता है. It's not very difficult to understand. Now, what is happening? They are producing everything. All things are gone here. Three main raw materials are going from here: lungs and pericardium and heart. And then what? Everything is processed in the head. And after process, whatever are the products of that process from that reactor, which this reactor is going back again to control. Why? So that whatever you are working, this is not good. Who has understood that this is not good or it is good? Brain has understood it. Brain has now understood what you are doing is all right or not all right. Accordingly, it will reflect. Now, so that which has not been used, or that which has been infected, or that which has been infected with undesirable things, that balance will go and it will be a feedback for the triple hormone mechanism. The chi which is going in these meridians, which meridians? Stomach, gallbladder, and urinary. And not used, balance of those chi, that is going down and coming back with the help of what? The pumps which are taking up the kidney, the liver, the spleen. So that will be a kind of a feedback to whom? To the triple hormone mechanism. Right? So if you want to give a feedback to triple hormone mechanism, you can give it through by moving your hands, your legs, your neck, etc. But mostly hands and legs. Mostly hands and legs. So your trunk. By this also. By spine also you can give some feedback. Because meridians are going down. Front, back, and flanks. So these three meridians are responsible to give major feedback. The meridians here, they will also give feedback because they are connected to head. And in response, the head is connected to that meridian, those three meridians. So those three meridians are very important. The leg meridians. Also the hand meridians are important, but leg meridians are more important. Are you getting it? Now, the Chinese said that whatever disease is coming, it has to go through meridian. That was the first model, which was ultimately said that no, this is not the real thing. But if this is not the real thing, then they should have described and studied and published things about the long meridian in a different way. That they didn't do. And everybody, the world is copying it. Whatever is written, translated, it is getting copied, forwarded, copied, forwarded, copied, forwarded. Which I am not here to do. I will not do it. I will try to study it in a different way. And that is what I will share with you. So they said that there are 6 layers, 3 yang layers, and then 3 yin layers. So 6 long meridians. The first, the outermost layer, they said Tai Yang. Then they said Shao Yang. And then the third one is Yang Ming, and then Shao Yang. These are the 3 layers. And then inside they said there is 3 yin layers. Which ones?
Tai Yin,
Tai Yin, Shao Yin,
Shao.
and Ju Yin. So when the infection reaches Ju Yin, it is more or less you are near death. That's what they said. That's what they said. So if the infections are coming from outside and entering your body, to some extent it can be all right. But then they didn't give any 5-element points on these long meridians. That also they didn't do. Then came Professor Park. Professor Park, he gave spiritual points on these long meridians. How did he find spiritual power? Most yang joint on the hand and the most yang joint on the legs. Which are they? The wrist joint and the ankle joints. Right? So the meridians, when they are meeting these junctions, these joints, the hand meridians meeting the wrist joint, leg meridians meeting the ankle joint. These 2 points, they said they are spiritual points. And if you want to treat long meridians, you treat with them, the 2 points. And that was the end. And that was the end of Prayagraj also. But now we have come to think in a little different way so that we get maximum out of it. Right? So what we think? We have considered that there are 2 processors, which was also not recognized laboratory. Venkatesh ji.
बोलिए सर.
2 processors, that is, one is in your trunk and the other is in your head.
Head.
People have not talked about it.
Yes, sir.
In this way. Though they have talked about long meridians, they're not talked like this. Right? And any thing that you want to really treat, remember, generative organs are yin organs. And this processor is not directly connected to yin meridians. They are indirectly connected to yin meridian. So we have to make such formulas. ऐसा फॉर्मूला हम लोगों को बनाना पड़ेगा. Right? For different kinds of diseases. So what I have said, there are 6 traditional long meridians. I have shown you. Do you want to see it again? Dr. Varshney, have you taken a screenshot?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you know it. 6 long meridians. कौन-कौन से हैं? Tai-yin, Shao-yin, Jiu-yin. Tai-yang, Shao-yang, and Yang-ming. Okay? All right. And then we know that circulation, there are 3 circulations. 4 meridian is making 1 complete circulation. So they are in fact 4 meridians in 1 circulation. So if out of the 4 meridian, if any 1 meridian gets infected, there is a chance that this infection will be passed on into the other meridians of the same circuit, or maybe the next circuit, or maybe the next circuit. So we have to keep these things in our mind when we are trying to formulate something for some kind of treatment. Now, there was another thing when they said about these 6 layers. They also found out the areas were covered by these long meridians. So the traditional areas which are known in Tifia, covered by different long meridians, I would like to show you those areas in the body, how they are. Let me see if I can show you. So first of all, I shall show you this one. Can you see, all of you?
Yes, sir.
This is tie-in. They said tie-in governs chi through respiration and digestion, regulates water and fluid metabolism, and influences pathogenic chi. Which areas? The ones which are dark. Can you see the thumb and the index finger, shoulder, LU1, LU2, right? And then spleen 14, 15, and 16. And the spleen meridian, total spleen meridian up to 9, right? Can you see that? Then ST30 is also there, right? And then GB30 is also there. So this area, if you have any problem, then you should treat tie-in. That is what they said, right? The front of the body. And which meridians? Spleen and lungs, right? Now, spleen and lungs will also influence your emotions, reasons, and so many other things. So just by considering this area of physical body doesn't really make much of help. It doesn't help us to formulate for different kinds of conditions, medical conditions in the body. Many things are there which govern all this, right? It is not only superficial, you know. So dermatones, dermatones are there, nerve innervations. Innervations can be of skin, cutinous, can be of muscles, and it can be of bones. Three kinds of innervation we know from modern science, right? So there is no point. In fact, modern science is far better than this. But anyway, so this is tie-in. Then the next is after tie-in, what should I take up? Shao-yin, let us take. Can you see now? Hello?
Yes, sir. This is heart and kidney?
Governs blood and essence, they say. Why essence? Because kidney is involved.
Yes.
Why blood? Because heart is involved. Harmonizes yin-yang dynamics. Regulates fire and water balance. कुछ भी नहीं है ये सब. This eye wash. Fire means heart, water means kidney, yin-yang dynamics is वैसे ही है. I have just copied, placing it. So Shaoyin, but areas, if you remember, this will help you. If you have some problem in this area, this is kidney meridian, right? And this is your heart meridian. So if you have problem in the heart meridian or kidney meridian, and then this area, heart organ and this trachea. So that gives you a chance to treat Shaoyin. Which is the okay. So this is not here. Let me go back. So we have seen Shao Yin and Tai Yin. Now let us see something else. Mhm. Yang Ming, then we can see. Why I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4. Where are the rest of the 2? Okay, whatever I have here. Let me show you and then we will. Then comes your Tai Yang. Let us see. This is the area of Tai Yang. Who is this Abdi? Yeah. This is the area of Tai Yang. Circulates chi through the channels and eyes, head, neck, back, shoulders, and spine. Distributes Wei Qi to exterior regions. Regulates fluid metabolism through functions of small intestine and urinary bladder. There are 2 meridians which are making Tai Yang, the small intestine and UB, right? And UB is coming from behind to the front also. So we all know it. Right? So this is Tai Yang, this area, right? Have a screenshot. Then comes, let me see if I can show you more. Tai Yin, Tai Yang. And I have also shown you Shaoyang. We have shown. Have you seen Shaoyang? Have we? Okay.
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
Shaoyang you have not seen? Shaoyang means triple warmer and gallbladder. Shaoyin we have seen. Shaoyang, this is Shaoyang. The area of Shaoyang. This is the area of Shaoyang. Which meridians are there? Triple warmer and gallbladder. This black in the head is gallbladder area. And this is triple warmer meridian. Right? And this is in the flanks, you are getting gallbladder meridian. So this is the area of Shaoyang. Distributes qi through the channel, including head, neck, shoulder, and rib cage. Resolves wind. Regulates water passages. Water passages. Dr. Aparna, do you know what are water passages?
No. I'm first time hearing the word.
As such, only water goes to his stomach and then it mixes with the blood. Isn't it? And then it is filtered in the kidney. That's what
Is it all body fluids, sir?
But they are not writing body fluids. They are writing water passages. That's what they are saying. Regulates water passages. What do you mean by water passages? Pure water is not there. Body fluids only. And that starts with, from where? From kidney. Now, triple warmer is connected to kidney also, but that is not being explained here. Simply they are writing. Right? But triple warmer can treat kidney. Right? Why? Because this is Shaoyin and kidney is Shaoyin. This is Shaoyang and that is Shaoyin. This is hand meridian of Shaoyang and that is leg meridian of Shaoyin. They are interconnected from a different kind of a principle. That is tan balancing or tung acupuncture, if you know. So he writes regulates water passages. Why? Because when you treat triple warmer meridian, The kidney is being treated. So, but these, why write like this? Why not explain to the layman in the layman's language?
Sir, I found a reference.
Yes, go ahead.
They have mentioned in Nigel Ching's book, San Jiao controls the water passages. Most organs' roles in fluid physiology have been described. I will go into more depth below with regards to the role played by San Jiao in relation to fluid physiology. San Jiao is an organ that has function but does not have form. Is an organ that cannot be seen but manifests through functionality. Blah blah blah.
It's a blah blah ही है.
Uh,
All this is
sir,
all blah blah. Because
sir,
they
they
don't
are
want to
mainly
understand.
saying, yeah, they are mainly saying,
They don't want the students to really get into it. Maybe they have also not understood it. So what they are doing, they are simply copying, translating. The
so they are
real
saying
thing
it is
is,
mostly body fluids.
Dr. Tang was a great scientist. Let me tell you, Dr. Tang, if you are interested, after this, we can have Dr. Tang's balance method. He was a great scientist. And in order to understand him, you have to know yin yang. He's a great scientist. And Chinese, they were also very great. Why? Taiyan and Taiyin, the name is same. They are connected. How they are connected? So the outer layer, inner layer, outer layer, inner layer. So one of the inner layer is connected to outer layer. One of the outer layer is connected to inner layer. All this was seen by Chinese, but misinterpreted as per the translation, and then keeping all the public in confusion so that you're always dependent on your teacher. That is the whole thing. Simple मैंने आपको बताया. Did I not tell you that triple warmer and kidney, they are related, and the body fluids are separated from the blood in the kidney, right? And then there are two kinds of body fluids. One which is excreted, which is called impure fluids, and one which is again separated from the blood and provided to different parts of your body as lubricants, as chemicals. They are called pure fluids. क्यों नहीं कह सकते इतना? इतना कह दिया तो सारी बात क्लियर हो गई ना भाई दिमाग में. वाटर पैसेज, अब आपने पूरा पढ़ के सुना दिया, क्या है उसमें? वाटर पैसेज का मतलब पूछ रहा हूं ना मैं, कौन सा है वाटर पैसेज? इट इज बॉडी फ्लूइड. उसमें पानी है. पानी तो है ही है. इवन इन ब्लड वी हैव 55% वाटर. दैट्स व्हाट वी से. एंड 45% solids. And in 55%, 95% is water, they say. But it is not pure water. Remember, in our Bharatiya Gyan, water has the highest status of all the 5 elements. So far as physical life is responsible, so far as your manas is responsible. पानी क्या है? नहीं, अभी कल ही बात हो रही थी ना. हाँ, कल हो रही थी. इन द लेवल 1 there was one student called Rishikesh. He was asking water, Ida, Pingala, how they are connected. Now Ida is connected to water element, and therefore whatever auto suggestions, whatever mind influences, whatever you want to do, you do it when your Ida is active, more active. That time even cancer can go by suggestion, auto suggestion, provided Ida is flowing when you give auto suggestions, and the elements of water is prominent. Element of water is the longest breath. They say 16 fingers, right? Akash is within the nose, and water is 16 fingers. ये सब बातें हमारे भारतीय ज्ञान में पढ़ा हुआ है सब. इज एवरीथिंग इज देयर. चाइनीज पकड़ लिया तो चाइनीज ही बताएंगे ना. चाइनीज बताए, चाइनीज फूड. अगर नूडल्स खाने गए तो बच्चे भागेंगे. अगर उनको बोल दो कि हम कुछ और बनाने जा रहे हैं, उपमा बनाने जा रहे हैं, कुछ बनाने जा रहे हैं, तो दे विल नॉट कम, दे विल गो फॉर पिज्जा।
Yes, sir.
ये तमाशा बना के रखा इधर भी, एक्यूपंक्चर में भी। सिंपल बात है, व्हाट दे आर सेइंग इज करेक्ट, बट देयर टर्मिनोलॉजी, देयर वर्ड इज सच दैट यू गेट कंफ्यूज्ड। दे आर सेइंग ऑल राइट, वाटर पैसेजेस, वाटर पैसेजेस नहीं, सर्कुलेशन ऑफ वाटर, वाटर पैसेजेस नहीं। पैसेज को क्लीन करने वाला कौन है? डू यू रिमेंबर हु विल क्लीन द पैसेज ऑफ वाटर? Who can tell me now? The old students.
Chongmo.
Good. Well said. Well said. Who will clean?
Chongmo.
It is available in the vessel called Chongmo. That will clean the passage of water. But now Chongmo vessel is connected to the kidney meridians. Kidney meridian. There are so many points from K11 to K25. लेकिन इतना खोल के विस्तार से जितना मैंने आपको बताया वो नहीं बताएंगे आप। वाटर पैसेजेस, बस इतना पता है। दिस इज व्हाट आई डोंट लाइक अबाउट द टीचिंग्स। इतना ऐसा बताओ, यू टेल द स्टूडेंट्स इन सच ए वे दैट दे गेट द होल थिंग प्रॉपरली। So triple warmer is what? Shaoyang. Kidney is what? Shaoyin. So when the names are same, yang and yin, for example, Taiyin and Taiyang. Taiyin is what? Spleen, lungs. Taiyang is what? Small intestine, UB. Can you see? Let me tell you a little bit of this, but when we will do Dr. Tan's balance, we will know it in details. Let me show you this. See. What is Taiyin?
SPLU.
Taiyin is
Long and spine.
SPLU.
SPLU.
Right? So now SPLU means what? Now spleen is leg, isn't it? And lungs is in the hand. So hand, shall we write it separately? This is let me write it like this. Okay, how to, so that you get it properly. This is leg. And then this is hand. Spleen is leg meridian. And there's a hand meridian. Lungs is hand meridian. Okay. Now take the similar name. What is Tai Yang, its partner? What is in the leg?
UB.
UB. UB. And now?
SI.
Psi is in the hand. What they are saying is that how to draw a line. How to draw a line, I don't know. This new format, I shall have to. Okay, let me take this. Oh, it's here, it's here, it's here. Okay, so this is related to this. And this is related to this. Do you understand? Now, because this is yin and this is yang, so it gives you a sense, right? Like lungs and large intestine, one is yin, the other is yang, but the chi is from the lungs only. It's the lungs chi. Similarly, yin and yang, they are same source probably, or similar chi. It is similar chi, similar functions, etc. But one is more yang, the other is more yin. Yin and yang. Do you understand my point? So if you treat yin, the yang will be treated. If you treat yin, the yang will be treated. And then they said that leg can be treated with hand and hand can be treated with leg. So the leg meridian of yin will be treated, is related to the hand meridian of yang. Similarly, the yin of hand is connected to yang of leg. This is the principle that Dr. Tan has also used, and I shall explain it how this is happening. But so accordingly, so now see it, Xiao Yang and Xiao Yin. Let us see. So if we see Xiao Yang, Xiao Yin, what is Xiao Yin? Xiao Yin is what?
Kidney or heart.
So leg meridian is kidney, right? And hand meridian is
Heart.
heart. Similarly, now go to Xiao Yang. Xiao Yang. What is the leg meridian?
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder. Correct. And what is the hand meridian?
CW.
Triple warmer.
Now, similar thing you can see. Right? So, this gallbladder can treat heart and heart can treat gallbladder. And kidney can be treated with triple warmer, and the triple warmer can be treated with the help of kidney meridian. This is Dr. Tan's formula, Dr. Tan's balancing method. Doctor.
One of the pair is the horary friend, the another pair is different.
That is also there. We will discuss all that. We will discuss all. Don't worry. Don't worry. What I'm saying is that Chinese have really worked very hard. They gave these names, similar names, indicating that the chi is similar. One is more yin, the other is more yang. But this is also not very correct. This I will tell you, prove you while discussing long meridian now. Right? But this will happen. This will happen because they saw what they saw. They saw there are two things in yin and yang. What are they? One is nature, that is structure, the other is function. Right? Now, when we talk of a structure similarity, it is a family bonding. Right? Maybe brother, sister, maybe something like that. But when we are talking of the functional complementary, without one, the other cannot work. That is a different thing. That is really the yin and yang. Here, it is, we have another word known as horary friends. So it is extension of horary friend relationships. Some friendship is there. That's all. See, yin and yang, I always told you that two things are there. Masculine, feminine. But the feminine, the female can be more yang. Man can be more yin. All this can happen. But then the structural difference is there. One can beget children, the other cannot beget the children. So here, if Tai Yin can beget a child, Tai Yang cannot beget a child. That is true. But both of them will work for that. So all this was studied by Chinese and very well coined the names. They are blindly following without understanding. Dr. Tan was the first person who tried to understand in terms of yin and yang. And he did a wonderful job, though he was a student of Master Tung. Master Tung was not educated. And this Dr. Tan was very highly educated, and therefore he could analyze. Right? So there are other two things. What are those things? Let us see. Okay. So we have seen which ones? We have seen Shaoyang, we have seen Shaoyin, we have seen Tai Yang, we have seen Tai Yin. So now we will see Yang Ming
And Juin.
and Jiu Yin. Yang Ming. So this way will shortlist, and this way will close. This, let me see. Yang Ming. Can you see this? No, you cannot. You cannot see it. Okay, now let me
No.
see. Yang Ming. This is Yang Ming. This is Yang Ming. Yang Ming means large intestine and stomach. That regulates stomach and intestine, influences digestion, harmonizes the bowels. Okay. It's nothing, the two meridians they have written, that's all. And that is part of digestive system. So therefore, if you take this long meridian, then the total alimentary canal is taken care of. Why? Because the alimentary canal starts with stomach and ends with large intestine. So this will take care of. So this is a Yang Ming. And there is another one which is left behind. Which one?
Juin.
Juin.
Jiu Yin. Let me see if I have Jiu Yin. Maybe. Head meridian. Yang Ming. Tai. Long meridians. And Yang Ming, there are 2, 3. Sure. So let me open another one. Jiu Yin. Yin, has it come? So this is Jiu Yin. This is Juin. Juin, which meridians are there? Liver and pericardium. Now, pericardium is very well known as circulation meridian. So, circulation of chi. Not only circulation of chi, this is also responsible for all the veins and all the arteries. Calms the spirit, supplements. This is all what they have written. Your liver and pericardium are supposed to carry maximum blood and sufficient chi. All this is credit to Chinese. Credit to Chinese. The only thing is that when we teach in elsewhere, because we are not Chinese, we should try to put it for our people in our language. That is what I am objecting about. All this has been done. A great job has been done. All right, it's okay, right? And here they are not showing the 3 external and the 3 internal things. The model was that these long meridians are connected to the 3 external layers and 3 internal layers. Hello. So these areas, whatever it is showing, whichever book and wherever from, I have copied and pasted. I'm showing you to just copy from somewhere. But they are not talking about it. When they say the 3 external layers, yang, and 3 internal layers, yin. So they should have shown like that. But they talk about it. They talk about it. In the Chinese system, they have very well talked about it. So I shall read it from one of my books. We still have time or no? We don't have. Some time goes for the question answer also. So do we have time or? Taiyang, Yangming, and Shaoyang. They are
Dr.
the.
Aparna, you're muted.
Huh?
Dr. Aparna is saying something, but she is muted.
Dr. Aparna, you please unmute and then say. You want to say something?
No, I'm.
You're talking to
no,
someone
sir.
else. So
Yeah.
Taiyang is the outermost. That is SIUB. They say that initially whatever infection comes in, you can treat with a long meridian Taiyang. Note it down. If you want, I shall note it from outside to inside, how these long meridians are connected, what Chinese have suggested. If you want, I shall write it down. And that will be the end of this class, I believe, today. So the outermost layer is Tai Yang. Okay. Then the next layer is
Yang
Yang Ming. And the next layer is
Xiaoyang.
Shaoyang. This is in BG Meridian book, page 53. Then comes the yin. So first it comes Tai
Taiyang.
Yin. The next layer inside is Shaoyin.
Xiaoyang.
And the innermost layer is Juyin.
Xiaoyang.
So this is it. So this is from here, the infection enters, then it goes to Shaoyin, then it infects Shaoyang, and then it infects Taiyin, and then it infects. Shaoyin, and then it infects. The last stage, the whole body is infected. The last stage. This was the old model, and that's how they worked. Then what they did, this was not enough. In which layer of the body, when it penetrates, the infection penetrates, right? Then what all symptoms come in? So they listed some symptoms also. That is also listed in my book. If you have the BG meridians, a summary is written in the book in page number 54. So you can go through that, or maybe in the next class, we can do that. So now I have told you that these long meridians, so if you want, we can, should I write the meridians, the 2 meridians for all these names, or you must remember next time when you come, you should all know when I say Tai Yang, you should know SIUB. Tai Yang Ming, you should know LIST. Shaoyang, you must know TWGB. Then only we will be able to go fast. Should I write it or you will know it?
We will know it, sir.
All of you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So you see that, remember it. So that next class, we go ahead a little faster than this. We have been very slow in this class. Okay. Shall we close it?
Okay, sir.
Okay.